Welcome to my third video slash, nah, more than 3 streams. Whatever. Let's get started here. So we are Commander at level 12, almost 13, and our crew has been very lucky with attributes, or traits, sorry. And our current mission is I always click that button when I'm trying not to. No, that would be a lot of clicking that button. If every time I didn't want to click it, I clicked it, that would be a lot of clicking it. Anyway, we are going to meet in the wilds for the Crimson Summit mission to track down all this Hunna nonsense for Valencia and get to the bottom of her story in the Highwind case. So let's head off there, and we'll see if we can upgrade our ship soon, as we have a bunch of money on hand to do that. Ooh, a pirate. He has cargo we could steal. He's an indie, so it's probably terrible. Surrendering to a pirate doesn't generally lose you your mission cargo. That may be changed in a later update. I don't know if it's delivered or not. But I really find it embarrassing to surrender to pirates, or to surrender to indies, so I don't think I'm going to do it. Let's fight him. Alright. He's going to fire at us right off the bat, so I'm going to buff defense immediately. Go for evasive maneuvers. Alright, he hit us once, but not for very hard. Oh, it did leave us with void contortions, which irritatingly leaves us with far less defense. I don't care about the escape or even the void resist reduction right now, but I am annoyed with that defense debuff. We'll have to see if I have any talents that can really deal with that well. Oh. Fire off our derpy level 2 torpedo as well. This will clear it, but it's my repair talent. I really don't want to pop that if I don't have to. I can just buff more defense and hope that I can outstack it. A 25% bonus from evasive maneuvers is greater than the 20 that it debuffed me. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it on there. Hope I don't get hit. See how it goes. He's going to Twitch Surge, which I cannot save against. But, you know what? I don't much care. If he wants to get close, let's do it. We'll board him. On the way. He's got weapons there I don't. I don't much care. Alright, I advanced, and I'm boarding him. It's probably going to be close to a fair fight, which is... Oh, nope, they are down 2. They're down 2 and their captain's in the lead. I think they lost that boarding roll by a lot. I am very pleased with this outcome. Let's take out this gunner since I can reach him. He is one of their combat crew. And... yeah, it's going to be a bit of a waste on its initiative for that little health. Yeah, and this Steel Song Swordsman I am just not impressed with. But he's probably just... he's level 8. Alright, he's catching up to my main team. I don't know what his deal is. Maybe Steel Song's overrated. Alright. Yeah, now my normal gunshot can hit the back row, that's why I'm using this here. Sometimes the default talent is better than the specialized talents. Alright, now just you and me, except I'm going to deny you a turn. If you knock their initiative down to 0, they don't get a turn. As you'd expect, probably. And goodbye. 112, that was a critical, alright. It doesn't matter what we do, we got the captain. Alright, what do you have, pirate? Oh, you have weapon components! Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I'll take some Cambrionite. Alright, fuel. Yeah, we'll take a little bit. Okay, I do have a loyalty rousing, so I can do my old trick of convincing my crew that they aren't really people. So we're going to murder the lot of them. Destroy. Oh wait, no, Sin comes in and he says that he is still finding his laptop. It won't load Steam now. He's saying the GUI.dll will not load. Are you talking about Steam or Twitch, Sin? I guess you're in Twitch, probably not that. GUI.dll? Dynamic link to library. That's challenging. I could probably help you with that, but I am streaming. Is it just informational, or do you need assistance? Anyway, continue with the video until I get back. Going to destroy them. It gives me a bunch of experience, lose morale. I'm going to get money out of this because I'm orchestrated salvage, but I am going to do loyalty rousing here. That basically just wipes, more than compensates for all of the morale we lost from murdering these poor indies, which is one of the main reasons I have that talent, so that we don't mind killing people as long as we dehumanize them first. Or after the fact, I guess, in this case. It's pretty sick, I know, but it's Star Trader's life for you. The factions really don't have a whole lot of compassion. Okay, do I have a license with any of these people? No. I really need to invest in contacts soon, so that I'm not just selling to indies every time. Wait, there's an indie holding. Indie population. I have weapon components. Would you like firearms for your people? Oh, Sin, you watched both of the videos. You want to play your Steam version. Oh, I'm glad to have inspired you, but I'm sad that it caused you distress. Alright, let's land on here. Fuel up. A+ fuel. I am pleased. That is because... that is because we have a high economy. I think 12+, you start getting really good fuel prices. High military gives you good fuel prices. Low danger gives you good fuel prices. Wait, what does this say on the hover text? Huh, no, it's not covered in that. High starport, a 10 starport gives you good prices. Not a super low population, I believe, gives you good fuel prices. So all these things combined, and the fact that it's an orbital station, and it's Javat, makes this about the cheapest possible fuel. $23? Is that the cheapest, or can you get down to 2? I think you might be able to get down to 2 under perfect conditions. I think if this had been a refinery instead of an orbital, we could have had $2 on them, or 2 credits. Anyway, enough chatter. Oh, wait, they are too good for my weapon components? What? Oh, this is the orbital, this is not the indies. I was very surprised that they were too uptight to purchase my firearms. There we go. You will buy them without any complaint. And this is not a good way to sell this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, but while I'm here, I should upgrade, now that I've got plenty of cash on hand. Let's see what we can do. We've got 2 sensor array 4s, defense pattern matrix. I'm at a I don't have the military rank. I don't think I can go to a defense pattern matrix 4 here, can I? Oh, I can. Now, the difference here is actually quite small. I get a tiny bit of shielding, the same defense bonus, other than I get another point of electronics, another point of pilot, ship ops as well. That doesn't matter in combat as much. And the initiative, but it's unclear on game mechanics how much 3 initiative really means. We know that it makes you attack sooner in combat, which does play a role, but I don't know, am I 10% more likely to hit them first with this? Am I 80% more likely to hit first? No idea. Someday we'll know. Alright, so I'm probably not going to invest the money in that, as that's kind of a micro-optimization. Now, this nav assist module, it could use some help. In fact, the nav assist module, maybe I just want another defense matrix instead of a nav. Except that I do need navigation for just deep space rolls. So maybe we'll just do a straight upgrade here. Alright, we've got a nice discount here. It takes 7 weeks, 3 days. Alright, we're going to do it. This gives me 3 electronics, which is 3 strong dice and defense. Cheaper jump cost by a tiny amount. Navigation, which is accuracy and good things. Still have a bit of money left over. I can probably upgrade this weapon to something that I like better. My discount finished its cooldown, because that was 7 weeks that just passed while we all derped around in the starport. Let's that would cause me morale loss if I had to wait. If I were a Star Trader crewman, and I had to wait 7 weeks and 3 days for them to install the latest doodad in the ship, I'd be pretty stir crazy, because they're not exactly allowed a lot of liberty to go explore anywhere on the faction holding, or the orbital in this case. When they want to, they're just stuck there. Alright, what should we upgrade this weapon to? With the latest changes in not being able to fire, or cause electrical fires to stack very easily, I'm not as enthused about stacking a whole bunch of torpedoes. That and the medium only goes up to level 6 with torpedoes on the medium slot. So maybe something else. Let's go with 3 RP, not 4, because I want to stack all 3 of my weapons. Plasma? I don't usually get plasma. Chat wants to give What happened with the UI? That is really weird. I can scroll this with my mouse wheel. I'm not even gonna think about it. If chat has suggestions, I will listen. Otherwise, I'll just try to decide here. My go-to is another Goliath missile battery. It stacks well with another Goliath missile battery. But maybe something that I can fire reliably at middle ranges would be good. Maybe a railgun. Yeah, but this level 7 railgun costs 4 RP to fire, which I'm not really too happy with. Let's try level 6 railgun. It's cheaper too. Oh, and it's less mass. It'll make it easier to get to not using that component earlier. Do what's best for you. Oh. Well, yeah, I was kind of planning on that, but Sid was just saying in the chat to do what is best for my build, regardless. He doesn't want to influence me. I purchased he asked whether my wife purchased it or acquired a copy of Star Traders Frontiers. I bought a copy for her today with her verbal agreement to play the game, so hopefully she will unwrap it on Steam and try it. Alright, gonna purchase this guy. Let's keep going. Oh, so I need to pay them for all the time they spent around the starport. Now I have a level up. You leveled up while watching an installation. Congratulations, Quartermaster. What talent? Oh, I'm 1 level shy of the level 11. Now, welcoming conscription is one of the best talents in the game. Oh, I'm not... Sin was saying he rarely tells anyone what to play with. It's not his way of helping. I wasn't asking for help as much as opinions and preferences. Just kind of for flavor to go with it. I'm pretty sure I can get survival down pretty well. But I was just curious if anyone had passion with the latest changes on weapons or whatnot. Alright, so welcoming conscription is really powerful. Allows you to recruit from high-level ships that you take over by forcing their crew member to work for you, which you can do normally, but this also makes it so that they don't immediately desert when you land somewhere, and they don't have traits that are like, murders the captain while he sleeps. There's not really a trait for that, but it keeps them from betraying you if they ever have the opportunity to mutiny. If I'm facing Xeno, this will help reduce the morale loss there. I'm not as worried about that. Let's go... Now, normally, I would be waiting a level for... I'd want to get to Quartermaster rank 11 to choose a talent, but I cannot stand seeing a little icon that I have someone ready to level up. That just absolutely drives me batty. So just not going to happen. I'm just going to choose something suboptimal because I cannot stand that UI being like that. Let's get rid of the crippling effects for the crew. Winning Compromise despite being a level 1 negotiator talent is probably a really good choice here. Just increases payment along the way. More money means more upgrades. Can take it, even though it's a level 1. Alright, enough of that. Let's keep going. On to the actual destination. Alright, I got a spy here. The real question is, do I have my indie murdering talent back on cooldown? I could very easily destroy this ship. What is this ship called? Dartliner. But I don't have a guarantee on that, and I need to keep my crew in good shape for the landing I'm going to do soon. I just want to get more fuel before I land there. There we go. Alright, finally. On to the landing. A world with no legal owner. Astute observation. Stop anytime he wants to. He could. Do you believe him? Del Yorick. Alright, Crimson Summit. I have 1 exploration reroll card, so I need to be very judicious with its use, meaning I'm going to have to take a risk on all these. And looks like first aid talent saved me from this one. Alright. Xeno Combat! You're gonna reroll that one for sure. Alright. That wasn't great, but it did give me 96 experience, but it took almost 2 weeks to do that. That almost puts my talent that I just used on cooldown again. So I'm gonna roll it again. Oh, 9 crew injured. Oh, and a Xeno Combat! Yep. Time to walk away. We're going to do something else while we wait. Because I am not dealing with that crap. They will eat me. They will just eat my soul. Actually, they'll just eat my body. My soul's safe with Shalom, but... Alright, alright, alright. Everyone's paid up. That took some time, right? Surely the cooldown's over. I'll check it. Military officer. Yay, level up. Level up. No, was that a double level? There's certain levels for the captain that he gets 2 job points. That may have been one of them. Alright. I need to check my talent. The talent is on the Explorer. Explorer's right where my mouse cursor is. It is... This is not my Explorer. Where do I need to filter by job type. We're just going to officer because I know it's an officer. Here we go. How are you doing? Vigilant searches back available. We are going back. Try again. We will be vigilant, and we will not run into the Xeno that want to eat us. Because I am just not geared to fight Xeno. On impossible difficulty, you really have to be deliberate about some things. Fighting Xeno is something... Oh, well. Alright. Mission success. Here comes the Hana War Party, Captain. There are a lot of them. I won't pay to try anything fancy here. Orion, it's a lovely day, right? Always is in the wilds, Captain. Let me introduce Badu Jack. You know him as the Hana Warlord. To us, he's Commander Badu. I'm a commander. Many welcome, Star Trader. I like this hat. It kind of looks like a Twi'lek's, I don't know what those are called. They're head tails that they sometimes wrap around their necks. That's what I think of with Badu Jack. Due to the risk of this meeting, let's not waste any time bantering. You believe there's a traitor in the Fane Court. We have verified to us that Zet Fane is responsible for the High Wind bombing. Oh no, spoiler alert! She was seeking to exacerbate the feud with the Char. From her position within the court, she will gain greatly in power. It seems she may have also wanted to kill the High Wind's chief scientist, Aldo Bastiel. She deemed this research a risk to her own secret project. Unfortunately, Val became the vehicle through which Zet could channel her attack. Alright, I will let the player go through all of these options. I am not going to go through all of them, but I will... She needs to hear this immediately. Indeed she does. You're the best messengers you can come and go from the court, being a Star Trader. Tell Valencia that I swear on the soul of the collective, this is truth. You suppose that they really believe their collective has a soul? I don't know. Alright, what's the next hand if I were to do it? Stolen Riches. Okay, that's probably like 7,000 credits. These are some really good other options, though. A few artifacts, refined resources. I'm willing to risk a week's loss. Let's try it. Alright. Polymer ingots. Now, with our pathetic cargo capacity, that is more than I can even carry. And keep in mind, each one of these units is like a Costco pallet. It's like quite a lot of whatever the item is. So when you see, say, 25 units of bio-waste, that is like a sewage treatment plant full of bio-waste. So 25 polymer ingots is a lot of polymer ingots. Every credit in the game is the equivalent of kind of an average Grav's salary for a month. Wait, Collective Soul? Lord of Sin is trying to confuse me. He's telling me that Collective Soul is a music group making me think that Andrew put in a pop culture reference into Star Traders. I'm not sure I believe that. It sounds preposterous. Alright, so now we have to head back. Wait, how many jumps? We have to head back to the Fane Court, which is Ultimates in this game. So let's set a waypoint here. And find a good place to sell these along the way. Orbital should do. Yeah, and it's a trade legality 10, so it's fine. As long as they're not in some sort of a trade conflict, I should be alright. Oh, they're in a trade blockade. Okay, well, if we can break through the blockade, we might get some reputation, which I kind of need because I'm at -9. Run it! Alright, that worked. I was not intercepted, because I do not lose my Um, keep my pilot healthy. Apparently, Collective Soul is a band from the 90s. Lotuson says he may not have done it intentionally, but he is dying of laughter just the same. Okay, now we've got to ask Andrew. Did he really mean to put in the reference to Collective Soul? All right, we're gonna sell this as an A+ selling price. I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy with that. I'm not really sure why I'd lie about that. And it silently brought me up to -3 rep from -9. You know, that's valuable enough. Should I get the rest of them? It's really close. I'm just gonna grab the rest of these ingots. Oh, a spy! By this time, my cooldown's surely been filled. We're gonna fight him. Sorry, dude. You were indie. And, near me. It just happens. Now, the challenge here is I don't want him to escape. I'm gonna try to prevent that. Alright, how close did he come to escaping? He didn't get very close. Alright, now let's try capacities of this fully functioned battle cruiser. Fully functioned? Fully functional. Alright, get defense going. Let's see how it does. And there. Alright, what debuffs did it leave me with? Just the void contortions. I think most of this thing's damage is... No, it has a ton of void damage. Let's see. Let's increase critical chance. Let's see what we can get here. Hit crit. Oh, knocked out their engines. I'm pleased. Okay, I'm liking that railgun. Piracy. Oh no, but he has clothing. How can I pass up on clothing? I'm not gonna bother with the Duranium. I'm gonna be replacing that with other stuff anyway. It cost me nothing to loot it, to drop it off on an indie world for a while in case I'm really hard up on money. And I'm gonna take the tiny bit of fuel that I need. I'll let them keep the rest. Mostly because I'm going to kill them all anyway. I am kind of a monster, really. Destroy! Salvage in an orchestrated fashion. 31,000 in salvage. And loyalty rousing. And we're out of here. Okay. Thank you, Indy. Your sacrifice will go towards upgrading my weapon to kill more of your friends. Alrighty, and then we're going to swap out this uranium. And look at that. We have exactly enough space for the polymer ingots. It's a sign. Yeah, the engines do go red and sputter. Lord Sin's pointing out that when the enemy ship is damaged, you can see it visually. However, when you repair that damage, it does not restore it to the original blue color. It's probably a pretty low priority thing. Alright, it's about Pirate. I'm trying to get on good terms with them right now, so I'm not going to defend myself, and he's going to let me go anyway. Though I'm not really sure why. I do have negative reputation. He's a pirate. Ooh, failed an Intimidate test. As I've said earlier, Intimidate tests are the least concerning of all of them for me, so I don't really mind. It cost me 1 fuel, 15 component damage, and crew took 12 hits for up to 6 morale lost each. It's not really that much. Not on a moderate-sized crew like I have. Run the blockade. Oh. Captain Ward is going around the starport. The judgment has been given in the Valencia Fane case. I confirmed it with the dockmaster personally. The Rashart judge has ruled against the Fane family, and Princess Aitan Char has won. Was she willing to accept the compensation awarded by the court? She refused Prince Fane's offer of more than just compensation. It will come to a duel of assassins. It is as they said, Aitan wanted this all along. If we wish to support them at the time of need, we should go to Caligan's court, which we were planning to do anyway. I'm going to skip over this piece here. Alright. I'm going to fuel up, pay wages. Oh! The rumor expired by the time I landed there. So they no longer want these goods. That's... what? Oh, I guess I just saturated their supply. They don't really need that anymore for other reasons. Well, that's more than a little bit of a bummer. Fine, we're out of here. How about you guys suck? I'm not gonna buy my clothing in polymer ingots. What do you suppose a polymer ingot is? It's probably something really obvious that most people know, and I just happen to not. You will buy my clothing. I can probably trade this for a single fuel tank, because your fuel prices are abysmal. Ooh, traveler trade. Alright. Let's get going. Javad Spy. I don't need to surrender to them. If I do not, I'm taking my ingots and going home. Good day, sir! Well said, Sin. Well said. I don't want to lose reputation with this spy, but I don't want to surrender to him because... Am I going to negative trait mutation? Oh, whatever. Swallow my pride for a moment. No, yay, no negative trait mutation yet. Alright, let's get through here. I am curious, so I was thinking earlier, maybe, since I cannot easily tell whether I have a saving talent here handy, maybe I can get there with just a few clicks. 1, 2, 3 clicks, and I can see whether I have a navigation save. I have all 3 available. And then 4 to get back to your screen. So in 4 clicks, I can verify that I have a save for this. I would prefer a hover, but I would prefer that actually development went according to things that benefited the most people and made the more sales before it went to my pet projects. So whatever happens, happens. Alright, to the infinite drift. What, did you see that it can't be real? What could he be talking about there? I don't understand that crew bark. Alright. I'm betting this refinery has better wait, no, I still have these ingots. I need to get rid of them. Let's see if we can make it to this orbital all the way out here. Too close. Not willing to make that risk. We'll go here instead, even though the fuel prices are going to be awful. An explorer! You can't report me. Go away. You don't have the authority for me to be scared of you. This is a really cool looking planet, by the way. A standard molten world with a thin atmosphere. Ah, the fuel prices. It's going to eat up my entire profits. More than my profits. More than my revenue. Revenue are profits. Alright, that was bad. But it's fuel enough to get me home. I think. Alright, I got a smuggler here. They don't care for me much. They're in a trade alliance, but I think we established earlier that factions don't really protect each other through trade alliances the way I thought they did. I'm not losing reputation for destroying them. So let's see what he's got. He's got 92 cargo. Among that, something's got to be good. Something's got to be worth stealing. Let's do it. We'll play the pirate. And to get to him, he has -1 hostility, so he is not going to fire me the first round. He's going to enjoy those missiles to the face. He's going to have my barrage to look forward to next. If I needed to, I could do a barrel roll. That's a nice option to have in this position, but I don't think I need to. Ooh, wild flying. That's a lot of defense added. It's not enough, apparently. But it also lowers his accuracy, so it's actually a bit of a de-risk for me. The case in which wild flying really is obnoxious for your foe to use is when you are low on talents and you are trying to finish a fight quickly, and suddenly they make it very hard to hit themselves, and you have to spend a whole bunch more turns, which generally means a whole bunch more talents. That kind of war of attrition on your talents can be really bad if you then have a follow-up fight with, say, a giant zealot or a Xeno warship. Then you're probably dead. So there are dangers there. Anyway, let's see. Did I select a talent already for this round? I can probably just hit him with this. It's kind of my go-to. Don't need anything too fancy. Use guided fire. 2 critical hits. Yep, engine sputtering. Look, it's at 46% capacity. It's falling apart. He is overclocking his reactor, which his crew doesn't like much. Another salvo. I can hit this repeat firing orders button, but I usually forget to. Just out of habit, I don't usually click it. I don't think we need to use any talents. He's got a little more accurate. Come on, you're on fire, dude. But not literally. Although he does have a venting hole now. Yeah, he's gonna collapse any minute now. Let's try this button. Yay, button works. Pop this on just to be a little safe. Let's see him collapse. Surely that... No, he's still somehow there. So this ship has been under so much abuse, it actually has a raging electrical fire. A portion of the crew is suffering from severe radiation sickness. Portions of the hull are just venting into the void. And there are secondary explosions just periodically rippling through some corner of the ship. But luckily, the pilots are guiding their weapon systems, so I'm sure they're still feeling optimistic about life. Just use 2 of our weapons. I don't want to use them all. I don't want to risk destroying their hull completely. Oh, they flushed their system of most of that. Oh, God. They are still going. Let's give them one more shot of this. They are... Alright, fine. We're going to close the distance. Let's... I don't think he's in the shape to hit anything. I'm not even going to worry about talents. I get closer and closer, and he's going to kind of cower as I get closer. Yeah, guided fire. Let's see what that does to you. You have no weapon systems that work. Engine lockdown. Well, you won't shoot our engine down. Yeah, but if I hit you with anything, your entire ship implodes. Alright, so they pulled out the only people that could fight. Somehow their pistolier has gone through this whole process without injury. It's a little impressive. Not gonna matter. I didn't want to destroy the ship, as you really get a lot less experience if you destroy the ship in the ship combat of cracking their hull versus disabling them. And I won't be able to loot any of their goods. Now, I may have destroyed most of their goods by smashing their ship's hold, but I didn't really have much way to avoid that. No, actually, I did. I could have not. I could have just boarded. That would have let me control the damage much better. But it's a lot less risky to board a half-dead crew than it is to board a healthy, waiting crew. Alright, we will panic them. Oh, the reinforced barracks is undamaged. I don't care. They are still fighting. We're going to board them again. Reactor surge. They are using absolutely every trick they have to try to get out of here. Not going to be enough, but they're trying. Alright. They got a lucky shot off, whatever. See how they like my return fire. I'm using pinning shot by default because it's when it's used, it's strictly better than the default pistol attack. It doesn't have the same targeting positions, but... Oh no. He's a doctor. He can heal wounds. I'm okay with this. I'm getting sloppy. I could have denied her a turn. I just didn't really care. I have such a huge advantage right now. I can make a dozen missteps and not really feel it. I mean, she feels it, but whatever. Come on. And there we go. Surely that's enough to get him to surrender, collapse, or something. Not enough surviving crew to man their battle stations. Amazingly here, I still get to choose from all of his nice stuff. I'll be taking 25 of your advanced medicines. You can keep the rest. Oh right, I'm not even smashing this ship because I don't want to destroy a vessel in a trade alliance. Because that might upset... No, we... Well, I don't... It's not that. It's not the conflict. It's that I don't want to upset Zenra that much. I plan to eventually come back and be happy with them. Stealing their fuel would upset them. Now, what I just did was legal. They didn't have a trade permit. They weren't supposed to have it. Actually, I'm not sure if it was legal. But I do know that their holding that cargo was illegal. So, who are they going to complain to? Yeah. They could say... Oh, this guy stole my illegal cargo from me. It's like reporting your illegal revenue to the IRS. You're legally required to do so. Pretty sure it's a Fourth Amendment violation, but did I get my amendment right? No. Fifth. Gall, that's embarrassing. What's fourth? Drawing it. Quartering of soldiers. Yeah, I think so. All right, enough Constitution. Let's go through. Did I get damaged at all? I thought I took one torpedo. I'm misremembering. Let's just leave them. We got what we needed. We're out of here. Okay, I have no one to sell it to is the downside. I'm back to that situation. Oh, wait, no, I'm almost in my own sector. Oh, plenty of people to sell to there. Alright, I failed a repair test. Otherwise known as a repair test, if you pronounce it correctly. This isn't the correct quadrant. Where the heck am I? Why am I in the Farfallen Rim? Oh, it was on the way. I was one further away than I thought I was. Alright. Luckily, who likes to buy these? Population, luxury population, tradeway zones. There's gotta be a indie holding of that nature, right? Lordiston's not having the best of days, sounds like. Sorry to hear about that. We're gonna sell it at the good old Temple of Refuge. It's not gonna be the best price. Oh wait, no! I have a permit with my own faction. I'm almost there. I need to remember. Gotta stay focused. It's probably because it's a little late in the evening. I lose my attention. Gonna demand tribute from a smuggler who's gonna tell. Actually, smugglers can damage your reputation these days. So don't piss them off too badly, or they will tank your reputation. Somehow they're able to do that. I don't know how. Spicing up a bit. Now there's an all button. I don't press the all button because I don't know exactly. It's gonna make me like repair this. Oh, no time at all. Okay, I guess it was the right choice. Let's try the all button. That is the first time I've ever clicked the all button. I don't trust it. Let's do a couple level ups. Alright, pirate needs to level up. Intimidate. Sure. We failed the test with that. Oh yeah, I need to bring her into combat now. Now that she has enough points to be useful. Okay. What would be helpful for this character to be in crew combat? Toxin Terror? No, it's one of my least favorite talents. Probably Dueler Stance. He's so strong defensively, so strong. One of the best talents in the game, for crew combat at least. Alright. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here so we can sell to our faction. Oh, a pirate? Really? You're gonna fight me. We have a better agility than he does, which is bizarre because our agility's not great. We're better in every other way. You know what? I'm not putting up with this. My cargo's full. I don't have anything to gain by fighting you. I'm not going to sit here and let you hit me. I put on evasive maneuvers. I'm pretty confident I can escape. Get extra accuracy. And he debuffed me with something that lowered my escape by a lot. Let me try it again. I'm going to clear that. Is that a ship debuff? It is. Best way out of here. Probably just doing this. Let's get out of here. Alright, there we go. We could have destroyed him, but I'm trying to stay friendly with that group in general. Alright, components were damaged. Got some light damage across a number of different things, but I'm okay with that. The amount of money I'm going to make off these medical goods are still worth it. No crew injuries. That is because there is a bug in this current version where if you are commander, your crew cannot get injured in crew combat. I've already reported the bug earlier today, and it's been fixed on the latest branch. They are going to have that out probably really soon. So if you're going to be exploiting that, you better do so now, because it's not going to last long. Or just don't ever upgrade. Alright. Finally, we're back where we belong. Let's see, do we have a place with trade law low enough? Yes! Population. Alta Mesa. You will buy my goods. You will buy them for a good price. For 30.6 thousand. That is worth it. See, in the repairs? Only 4,000. Or 1,000. How did I misread that? All right, looking good. Looking good. Let's get back to the court. Oh, wait. We're going to do a pit stop at our favorite little local exchange here. Pirates are still swarming. Whatever. Yep, and they still have very limited supplies. It's okay. It's the other direction that sells better anyway. Sell some raw spice, some hydrocarbon crude, a whole bunch of crystals, and we'll go back and get our ore extractors, our explosives, our advanced electronics, and clothing. That took some time. People get paid in the meantime. Land here. I almost need a sell all button. It's not very often that I want to sell everything in my cargo hold to a single place, though. Usually I'm picking up things from a lot of different spots. Alright, we're going to land here again, fuel up. And I guess we're going to a population area that will probably appreciate water purifiers and medical supplies. Okay. We're heading in. Oh, bounty hunter. That is a contract for me. Yeah, he wants goods. You can. Zenrin, really? Was it because we attacked? No. He'd be more aggressive if he had a contract for us. Do we have anything that lists? I don't want to bribe him. I'll bribe him. I don't want to get a bad reputation with them. I'll pay the 1,000, whatever. Alright, landing on the population world here. Fueling up. Gonna sell these two. And we can turn in the mission. We can tell Val about Badu Jack. Val is guilty regardless, even though it seems like she was framed. Duel of Assassins started. We must tell Valencia. The Amalgams returned in the nick of time and waiting a long time. Did you talk with Badu Jack? I'm gonna skip some of this. You should really purchase the game and play through it if you would like to get in depth in the lore. Suffice it to say, Callaghan's not going to be involved in helping. They have no evidence. She has very little she can do, but she is going to try to murder her aunt. And she will join us on the crew. Now, one tricky thing here is she's going to join my crew for a time. If I do that, the game will allow me to pick her up and have one extra crew member that I normally should be allowed to have. But in return, the next time I land down at any faction holding, one of my crew members will desert at random, no matter how high their morale is. It's undocumented, but it kind of makes sense. Someone just isn't getting a room to bunk in the whole time, or has to share a bunk they don't want to. I don't know. So be cognizant of that if you accept her. Now, I don't know what this says. We shouldn't wait until tonight. You need to go now. Leave my entire life behind. A few hours. Not asking for long. She's important work to finish. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that she is trying to kill her sister or her aunt before she leaves. We'll be waiting at the starport. So the trick is, I'm going to try to. Yeah, her aunt's been tipped off, so she hasn't been able to get near her. Alright, I'm not going to be here for a while, because as long as I have Valencia on my ship, I'm not going to be able to come back here. So I'm going to get a couple things that I might otherwise desire. Okay, now I need to dismiss someone. Not my officers. Valencia Fane is an excellent swordsman. She has a bonus 7 evasion, which is unbelievable, but even better, she has 11 bonus blades. She's 8 bonus command, which is only relevant if you promote her to officer, but given that she's a temporary recruit, I do not recommend that. She's durable. I guess that's good. Doesn't die easily. Doesn't lose morale. What was that? Why is... Okay, that's weird. UI glitches on this large screen on Windows. Very good in a fight. I'll probably use her in a fight. Let's train these talents just so that she can. My go-to are Sharp Counter and Balanced Blade. But Strength of Steel is so good. Is healing, debuff resist parry. Nah, we'll get Balanced Blade. Okay, I need to dismiss someone. I'm not going to dismiss my other swordsman because, again, she's temporary. So look at my ship and see what I have excess of. It's I'm quite good on ship ops and gunnery. I think a crew dog is about to get a different occupation. Let's sort them by job type. If I can find it. There we go. Let's look for the crew dog icon. Alright, I have 3 crew dogs. You, sir, what do you bring to the table? Well, I'm methodical at sweeping. I have to imagine that's not just a janitor talent. That'd be really funny if it were, though. I've mastered the basics of safety protocols for the ship, and I can patch up some things after fighting. Furthermore, I really like making hyperwarp jumps. Okay. The Leoric, how about you? Well, I do those same things, and I can be a jerk to people in space. Alright, I notice you have an addictive tick. Yeah. You're not going to be a problem waiting to happen. And you, I don't know much about you because you're mysterious, so it makes it hard to find all your traits. Has a relaxing leave because she has good charisma. People like talking to her. I'm not getting rid of her. Alright. Bill Yorick, you're gone. You're the one that said you could stop anytime you wanted to, right? I think it was earlier this stream. You're going to stop right now. Goodbye. Alright, let's make sure my ship pools are still sane. Yeah, just under 200% there. We're good. Now the ship barracks is still full. Because, again, Valencia. Alright. And they're going to lift off. It should trigger a scene. Lift off the void with the air to the famed throne among our crew. Welcome to my ship. If I hang quickly enough. Ready for the military cruiser if it pulls their weight. Let's go over your situation. We all have important work to be doing. I'm going to skip this and leave the in-depth dialogue to people that purchase the game to do. If you've already purchased the game, you probably have seen some of these scenes before, and me going through them in depth, there's not that entertaining. Alright, I'm going to end it about here. We have gotten to an important part in this story, where hunters are now coming, and they will hunt us down, including the very deadly special hunter. I think his name is Zerod. Maybe I'm getting confused. And that's going to be a problem if our ship is not upgraded in time. So I need to spend these 209,000 credits wisely so that I can be ready for him, because he has a pretty powerful ship for this point in the game. Alright. Thank you for watching. Star Traders Frontiers.